Sorry, I didn't realize it was still going. Hi guys! How are you today? So as promised on... I'm trying to plug my phone. So as promised on my stream, I said that I would be unpicking my Rapunzel square blankets. And before you yell and get all upset, I started this a long time ago when I first started Corner to Corner. So, how old am I? Like, this was 7 years in the making. Like, look at this yarn. Just take a gander at it. It's like, it probably smells too. Oh, actually, no, it's not. It doesn't smell that bad. So I didn't know how to do color changes. Like, look how loose the stitches are. So I'm going to get this out and we'll take a better look at it. So obviously I'm not going to be able to show the whole thing because it is big. But just by looking at it, look how rough the bottom is. I'm going to try to hold it still. Like, it's not even straight. And it looks like I started to decrease actually. But even that isn't straight at all. It's all bunched up. And if you look here, you can see what I was saying about the color changes and how I didn't understand them. The stitches don't line up. Yeah. And it's just bunched up in general. Like, and just the color changes are really bad. So that's one of the reasons why I decided to unpick it. Another thing is, I don't even have the pattern for this anymore. This was on a really old laptop of mine, and I don't have access to it anymore. Somewhere in the process, it got deleted or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. So, yes, I could probably just find the pattern again, but I would want to do it in my skill set now. Because if I was to continue with it now, I don't feel like it would be my best work. I feel like it would just be a waste of yarn, honestly. Because I did this when I was so young. I have no regrets. It was a project I did want to do. Just, I never got around to it, and it wasn't in my skill set at the time to create a GraphGAN. So, yeah. Those are a few reasons why I decided to undo this and repurpose the yarn into something else. Because I currently don't have the funds to buy more yarn. So, I gotta make do with what I got, you know. Because all my money is going towards bills and college, and money's just a little tight right now. If you want to donate, by the way, link will be down below. But no, you don't feel obligated to donate or anything. Just, yeah. Those are a few reasons why I decided to undo it. And I'm just not happy with it. And it's been sitting in my drawer, and every single time I look at it, I'm like, what am I going to do with this? And you know, I feel like this is the best bet. Just try to save as much yarn as I can and find a different project to use it on. Because as you don't know, well, actually you probably do know, I have a lot of whips. I believe I made a video on it on YouTube. I think I did. I don't exactly remember because I make a lot of videos. So I think I made a video on it. If not, I have like over 30, honestly. And I'm not proud about it. So now I can repurpose this yarn, and it will be one less whip to worry about. That, and I already have this yellow connected to a different project. The Harry Potter GraphGANs corners that I've been working on the stream actually use this yellow, I think. I believe it's the same yellow. It might not be, so not exactly sure. Now, I know it looks like it's going to take a while because it's a tangled mess, but once I detangle them the first time, it won't be as hard. Because a lot of these colors are only used in like one spot, I think. So once I get through them, it'll be a lot easier. And we'll just take it one color at a time. We'll get to that color, we'll wind it up. Well, unpick it, wind it up. And then, yeah, we'll detangle it after. And then re-roll. Okay, so now it's this color. So let me go ahead and grab this ball. This is a much bigger ball. So this one might be a little hard to detangle. Oh, maybe not. Ah, fit. Okay. And then, boop, and there it is. Okay, now for the purple. There's a lot of this purple, so. Might take a few minutes. Tomorrow's video is going to be about the Steven Universe movie. And there are going to be spoilers. So go ahead and watch it if you haven't. You will not regret it at all. It is the best movie. Now, I know I say that a lot about a lot of movies, but this movie isn't like, I don't know, I wouldn't deem it like an anime. It's a cartoon, like, it's based off a cartoon. So I'm pretty sure it's still like a cartoonish movie. It's not live action or anything, but in the cartoon genre thing, this is by far the best. My top anime one so far, currently, has to be Spider-Verse. And Far From Home. Those are my favorites currently. Look, I didn't even do the corner, you know how I was trying to do the edging, the decrease? I didn't even do it right. It's sad. I don't even have another ball of blue, do I? Oh, yeah, here it is. All these blues are the same, by the way, but it's really cute. It's actually, I don't want to move it, but it is, oh, it's going to fall. Ah! Okay. It's not the same color as my Dobby. Harry Potter thing. Square. I mean, at first glance, it looked like it might be close, but it's not. And it's like near the same color, but it's like a different tone. This one's darker. But on the bright side, I'm going to have a lot of yarn for my, if I can't find a project, my scrap blanket. This is a weird tan color. I started using this one because this was the only tan they had before I found my new tan that I now currently use, which is, I'll grab it in 1 second. Let me finish the purple. Okay, we'll roll this up. So this is the tan I was using originally for like skin. But this is the tan I use now. This one's like more natural skin. This is like a golden skin. Like someone who's got a tan on their bod. Apologize for the camera shaking. This is a lot easier than I thought though, so that'd be a lot harder. Probably should have measured how big it was. That would have been nice. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this unpicking Rapunzel video thing. I won't be live tomorrow, but I will be live on Friday. So thank you so much, guys, and have a great day. Hello, guys. So in today's video, we are going to be talking... Sorry, I have something in my throat. We are going to be talking about the Steven Universe movie that just came out Monday at 6 on Cartoon Network. Now, this is going to contain spoilers for the plot, songs, pretty much everything. So if you have not seen it, please pause the video and go watch it because it is awesome. On a ranking system, if I had to rate it, I give it 11 out of 10. It's truly amazing. I wasn't sure about it because I wasn't sure what they could possibly do because they tied it up so well with the cartoon, with like the series. But after watching it, it's amazing. Everything was done to perfection. So when you first started off, it's like a Broadway show. Like they have the curtains opening and closing. Like when the movie ends, they close. And they perform like a dance number. So it kind of makes you feel like you're on Broadway. Like you're actually there at like the live production. Or, something like that. So, yeah. I like that. So you start off, if I remember correctly, because it's been a few days. So he starts off and he's saying goodbye to Connie, and I know a lot of people are going to have disagreements on this, but I'm kind of glad that they sent Connie off to space camp. So that she comes back in the end, so don't worry about it. I'm kind of glad they didn't have her in the movie, like the whole movie, because I feel like there would have been too many characters. Because they really focused on the old crystal gems, like the originals. Garnet, Amethyst, Pearl, Steven. They really focused on them. Now, yes, they did have all the other characters, like Bismuth and Lapras and Peria and all the new crystal gems as well, and the new ones that are living in the new home world. And I really like that. There's so many new gems, and but I love how they just focused on the main four. So after Steven says goodbye to Connie, he starts singing and showing off his powers. Now, when it comes to this, I feel like he's kind of like I don't know if this is what they intended, but I kind of got the vibe like he's what's the word? What am I thinking of? Kind of like taking for granted. I feel like he's kind of taking his powers for granted. in a way. But I don't think that's what they intended to do there. But he was like walking down the stairs, but instead of walking, he used his bubble just to like roll down them. And he does that a few times. So I'm not sure if that's what they intended, but I feel like that's the vibe I got. He was, you know, just using his powers, not thinking about what if I don't have them anymore. Because that's what happens later. But So then they go into this beautiful song. This song was so amazing. It made my Spotify playlist. Yes, I put it on my Spotify thing. It was so good. It got its own playlist of, like, I have a playlist of songs for a repeat that replay over and over, and it is on there. That's how good the song is. I don't know what the name of it is, but hold on. It is called Happily Ever After, and I can't play it on here because copyright. So please go and watch. If you haven't watched it, just go listen to that song. Even if you're not a big Steven Universe fan, just go listen to that song. And you will become a Steven Universe fan. So, one of the main reasons, I don't know what this yarn is doing. One of the main reasons why I like that song is because it's so powerful. With the lyrics and everything. But I love it because it helps the plot line. It recaps everything. The whole 5 seasons of, like, their backstories is in the plot, or in this song. This 4-ish minute, however long that song was. And it was just amazing. Okay, I don't know what that's doing. So yeah, I truly, really love that song. So everything's going good. Then the villain comes. Actually, I forgot to mention, they opened it up with the crystal gems. I mean, not the crystal gems, the diamonds. And I really love how they're sweet and caring now. I didn't really care for their song. Like, it was a good song. It's just not... I didn't prefer the lyrics. It's not something I would add to my Spotify playlist. No, don't get me wrong. There was nothing wrong with it. But it just wasn't for me. So when the new villain comes in, whose name I don't actually know, I really love this song. The friend one. I don't know what the name is, but the only real problem, now don't hate me. The only problem I had with her design, I'm pretty sure it's her. The only problem I had with her design is she looks exactly like Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse. Like, if we were to compare, they look exactly the same.